Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a beautiful day. 68 sunshine for the high, and a lovely night for Dublin Deck. The happy hour open bar starts at 5 o'clock. Cannot wait. Southbound at 6. DJ Salty Jim DJing tonight. Our Wheel of Prizes is going to be stacked with Luke Bryan, Kane Brown tickets. We got Tyler Hubbard tickets for the Catholic Health Amphitheater as well. And that's just week one. What do we bring week two? I mean, we're going to have a great time. Beautiful weather. It's just amazing. The rain has gone away from the last couple days, and we're going to be in great shape for the kickoff of Dublin Deck tonight. Cannot wait. And I always give this recommendation. People laugh at me. They're like, Phathead, come on. People know how to take care of themselves. Let me tell you something. Down on the water, it's just gorgeous, but there's usually a nice breeze. In the month of May, I like to bring a hoodie with me. Once June hits, we're good. June, July, August, we're raging at Dublin Deck. You don't need a hoodie. But in the month of May, you get a breeze off the water. I'm just telling you, be prepared. Bring yourself a nice little light jacket. Leave it in the car. You'll be all set, and we're going to have an awesome time tonight. Also, one more note for you. If you haven't heard, you didn't see, we announced the return of Brantley Gilbert headlining the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill Friday, August 22nd, and tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com. So amped up for it. So we told you Monday that starting today, you need that real ID to go through TSA at the airport. Now, they've given you a lot of time to get it done. If you're over 18, you need that real ID, or else you got to get to the airport like 3 hours early. There'll be delays, additional screening. There's going to be a lot of security checkpoints, especially you have to figure at the beginning of this, right? It goes into effect today. So at the beginning of this, they're going to be real tight, real strict, the security checkpoints. But they also did release a few acceptable alternatives to real IDs. If you don't have one yet, or maybe you can't get there, you can't get one, here are things that will be allowed. A state-issued enhanced driver's license, which at this point, most of us have, I believe. The enhanced driver's license, I would say most are carrying around. They have either a star or U.S. flag at the top, and it says enhanced on it. A U.S. passport or a passport card, that will be acceptable. DHS Trusted Traveler cards will be accepted. These are, acceptable forms of ID that will be okay if you don't have the real ID yet. A U.S. Department of Defense ID, a permanent resident card, an acceptable photo ID issued by a federally recognized tribal nation. So there you go. Instead of the real ID, that works as well. A foreign government passport, obviously. If you're flying in and out of the U.S. with a passport, you have a foreign passport. A Canadian driver's license will work for you instead of the real ID. These are all things that if you don't have the real ID already and you're getting ready to fly, a transportation worker identification credential, U.S. citizenship, immigration, employment card, a merchant marine credential, or a veteran health ID card, if you have a veteran card. Those are the things that will be acceptable to fly with if you do not have the real ID just yet. But yeah, I would think if you're flying this week, for sure, the first month here, that they're looking for the real ID, it's going to be tight there. They say to show up 3 hours early. I also saw Newark Airport had a major issue. They're going through some stuff. The people, I guess, walking out, or they don't have enough workers, and some massive delays over if you fly out of Newark. And a woman in court in Switzerland accused of repeatedly feeding her neighbor's cat. That is violation of Swiss law. She's facing more than $5,000 in fines. Now, when you hear what's going on, you might side with the court on this. A 68-year-old woman in Switzerland accused of feeding Leo, the neighbor's cat, over a 10-month period. And here's what happened. The woman lives in the same building as Leo the cat. She hasn't just been feeding Leo. She's been letting Leo into her apartment, and she even added a cat flap to her door so that Leo could come and go as he pleases. Leo's owner, as you'd imagine, not cool. Things have escalated. Leo prefers the new digs, doesn't want to go home. So under Swiss law, cats are people's property, and systematic feeding and giving a home to another person's cat considered unlawful appropriation. And in this case, it almost sounds like she's, stealing the cat. Maybe she might be, lonely, have nobody else in her life. It might be a simple, mistake. Maybe they can figure this out, but she's facing a lot of fines, over $5,000, and it's illegal. I think, now that I hear about it, it probably should be. She's basically stealing the other person's cat. So they're in court in Switzerland trying to figure it out. Plenty more to do. You're bald, and the beautiful entertainment comes up about 8:12. National Days Good News Stories, late 8 o'clock hour. It is a Dublin Deck night, the first of the summer. Summer begins tonight with the open bar happy hour. Come on down. We will be there and have a great time at Dublin Deck. 68 and sunny. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.